Yo, what's up, kids? It is I, Echo Craft. How's everybody doing? Holy shit, this road sucks. Woo! Yes, indeed, here I am, live, in your face. I don't know. About to start my day on my way to the coal mine. And here I am. You know, in the morning I get up, I check my email, I go on to my social media platforms and check out things and get pissed off and, you know, want to tell people to go fuck themselves with the psychotic rants that I hear about political bullshit. And then I get angry, you know, and then I go and I start looking at YouTube videos and, you know, and I check out music channels and see how everybody's doing. And, you know, I miss Tactical Middy's live performance, you know, because I was watching other people's videos. And I came across this video today and it pissed me off. I get very, very angry at things, and I probably shouldn't, but I do. So, anyway, so I'm watching this video. I'll mention the names. I'm not gonna into that bullshit, but so I'm watching this guy's video, and you know, he's talking about NAMM, and you know, he's talking about a couple of things that I was interested in, and before he even gets to it, right, this is what he says. You ready? Well, you know, I went to NAMM and, you know, I have to say I was not impressed with, you know, things. Things seem like it's always the same stuff, you know, guitars and pedals and, you know, it's always the same thing. And I'm sitting there listening to this fucking retard, right? I'm like, well, what did you expect? It's a trade show. It's a show for manufacturers and vendors to show off their goods. Like, is he looking for, like, I don't know, a guitar that plays by itself? Like, is he looking for something that just landed from outer space to play? I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I just sit there and I go, why do you need to even talk like that? Like, why? It's all the same. I was pretty unimpressed. That's what he says. Pretty unimpressed with, you know, the things that were at NAMM. And it's like, and I just sit there and I go, okay, so what'd you go for? So I continue to watch some of the video, and he's like, these are the things I checked. The best part was that he mentioned the things he was gonna look at, and he never even covered them. So it was like a clickbait thing so that he could talk about how everything's the same at NAMM 2026. You know, I've been to NAMM a couple of times, a few times. Everybody knows that. I tell people that all the time. But I just sit there and I go, what did you expect? You know, you go to a car show, you're going to see cars. Like, you go to a boat show, you're gonna see boats. You might see some concept vehicles, and you know, and you know, there might be some futuristic stuff at NAMM that, you know, the companies are working on that they haven't come out with, but that's rare. You know, I mean, Behringer came out with a bunch of synths last year, and they weren't ready, and they just showed them off anyway to get people excited about what they're coming out with. Okay, whatever. But why do you go to a show and say, oh, I wasn't impressed with the way things were laid out, and, you know, everything seems the same guitars, the same. Well, that's what they're there for. Because people that haven't gone, or people that are starting a business, that's what they, you know, or artists that want to see the latest and greatest, that's what they go for. I just don't get the mentality. I know I'm ranting, but that's what I do, right? I mean, I just, I just look at shit like that, and I so badly wanted to comment, but I didn't want to be one of those trolls, because I was like, I wanted to say, dude, what, you know, and me, like a stupid freaking idiot, sat there and watched the video. So now he's got views. I don't know. I just don't get it. You know, clickbait's one thing, but you know, when you post on the thing, these are the things I was looking at, and then don't even show the things that you wanted to talk about, to me is just stupid. And I guess it's just to get views so that he can get monetized or whatever the fuck he's doing. I don't know. And I just thought that I would just go on and talk a little bit about that. You know, anyway, let me get away from this truck. So yeah, so you know, that was my little. I just don't get it. I don't understand people, and I don't understand their reasoning and why they say stupid crap like that. You know, what was he looking for? A guitar, a flying guitar to fly around the room as it plays? You know, but I don't know. Right? Like a keyboard that thinks for itself, an AI key. Was he looking for a robotic keyboard? Who the fuck knows? That might be the next thing that comes out. Who knows? But you know what? It didn't. So why are you fucking complaining about what you saw at NAMM? Oh, Lord Jesus Almighty, have mercy. Anyway, so I got a little thing in the mail. Let's switch some gears here. I got a little thing in the mail the other day that I forgot that I ordered. I ordered the Behringer Meatball. What a name. The Meatball. Apparently it's some type of filter generator / phase shifter / I don't know what it does. Wah pedal, I guess. It's designed after, I don't even know the name of the company. I'd never even heard of them, to be honest with you, until I bought the Meatball and I watched the video, and then, but I forgot that I ordered it, and then, you know, it just showed up. I got a message from Sweetwater saying, hey, the Meatball's on its way. I bought it because I'm Italian and I like meatballs. I don't know, you know, so I don't like the color of it. I think, you know, it's blue. It's just, it's not even nice blue. It's like, it's a dark, dingy kind of blue. Like, I don't know. I can't describe it. It reminds me of, you know, ever build models when you're a kid, or, you know, even as an adult, and you got some tester's paint and you get that blue that the model asks for, and you look at it and go, I'm not going to use this blue. It's ugly. It's not a nice blue. And then it's got like this grayish kind of white text on it. And if I was to make a meatball pedal, I would have made it white and red with green knobs to make a nice Italian pedal there, a nice meatball. You know, that's what I would have done. I haven't plugged it in yet. I think I'm going to plug it into the. I'm going to try it on the monopoly. I don't know. We'll see. I'll plug it into a bunch of different things, but my main goal is to plug it into the monopoly. I think I might plug it into the Solar 42 as well. See what happens with that. But yeah, you know, I purchased that. I think it was like $139. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. I had told the Machines One about it, and you know, he said, yeah, it's pretty cool. The original was pretty cool. Check it out, and that's what I did, and I ended up buying it. Again, I don't remember when I bought it. It was a few months back, and that's what you know, a lot of people hate Behringer. I don't really give a shit. I have lots of Behringer stuff. Suck it, whatever. But you know what's great about Behringer is when they come out with something and then you buy it, or you pre-order it and you forget about it, and then it's like, oh, surprise, and it comes in the mail, and you sit there and go, oh, I forgot about this thing, you know. So yeah, so you know, I'll probably do that at some point tomorrow. I got some stuff I got to do tomorrow in the studio, making some room for some cleaning and stuff that I'm still doing, and then I'm probably going to plug that in and go live and do a video with it and see what happens. Let's say it says I don't know what it says. I can't read this shit, so sorry guys. Yeah, doing a lot of swearing today. I'm not in a very good mood. I had a really shitty day at the coal mine yesterday, and I think I'm going into another shitstorm today. So yeah, retirement's starting to look real fucking good. I'm telling you. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Been with the company for 20 years. It's a long time. I was driving there the other day, and I said to myself, I've made this trek for 20 years. Think about that. 20 years. That's fucked up, guys. Okay? I don't think I've ever been in a job for 20 years. That's fucking bizarre. Yeah, so that's where I'm going. Haven't been feeling good lately either, so I need to get some rest. But it is what it is. And I've got my doctors up my ass. Not literally. They don't do proctology inserts anymore. It's all done with if any of you guys are over 40 or whatever, and you got to get your prostate examined, I'm just letting you know they don't stick. Well, at least my doctor doesn't stick his finger in my ass. It's all done through what's called a PSA test to see if you got prostate cancer. So it's done with a blood test now. So don't worry, guys. But if your doctor says, hey, I'm gonna stick my finger in your ass, I wouldn't trust that doctor. No, sir. It's like that joke. Remember the guy goes to the doctors and the doctor says, hey, I gotta check your prostate. He bends over and he says, geez, doc, that's your finger. You got big fingers. He goes, that's not my finger. Boom, boom, psh. But anyway, oh, fuck me. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm almost at the coal mine. This was a short video. I just thought I'd rant about that fucking guy that kind of set me off. Not impressed. Everything's the same. And I talk a little bit about the meatball. And yeah. So listen, I love you all. Very happy that you joined me this morning for this short interlude of me yelling into the phone and calling out some cuck that doesn't deserve to be watched. And sorry about the prostate thing, I don't know. Anyway, you guys are great. I love you. I'll check out the chat later on my break. I wish everyone a wonderful day. And like I always say, stay frosty, stay creative, right? Watch your six. And peace and God bless to all of you. Ciao.